Hello world, internet. First of all, this is just going to be a certain theme, but I have to say, anybody living in the Northridge area who's watching this, there's going to be a Chick-fil-A opening across the street from In-N-Out. You know exactly what that means. Oh my god, local Chick-fil-A, oh my god, don't have to drive out all the way to San Cruz. Anyway, this is going to be a wrestling-themed vlog, and I'm thinking of making a weekly thing out of it, probably not. Because I don't usually watch it, but I have been. So, first thing, if anybody has... well, no. Two things I want to talk about is right now on Raw, there's a guy by the name of Ron the Truth Killings, who has been a face for a long time, a good guy for a long time, and he just turned heel against John Cena, which automatically is like, oh god, he's heel against John Cena. So, I've always liked the Truth. Not a lot of people give him enough credit. I actually just found this out. He's the very first African-American NWA World Heavyweight Champion, which I thought for the territories would come a lot sooner, but this is in like early 2000s. So he's already a World Heavyweight Champion, already been a World Heavyweight Champion, has only had the U.S. title in WWE, almost a Tag Team Championship, but not. But he's always been a good worker. He's a strong performer, really nimble, acrobatic, like a better Booker T. Much better than Booker T. What the hell am I saying? But he just turned heel, so he's got this thing where everything's a conspiracy. Like he's Conspiracy Brother from from Undercover Brother, but he's playing it really well. He's interacting with the audience. He was walking through the crowd, was making fun of a little kid like for liking John Cena, and then he took his dad's drink, took a drink, and then threw it in his face. We're just like, of course that's kafab, however the hell you pronounce it. Of course that's, prearranged. But doing that, having that sort of effect on kids, first of all, being against John Cena has a huge effect on a kid. He's doing really well, and I hope that the title match tomorrow, he's in a title match with John Cena for the title. He's not going to win. He's probably not going to win. I would love it if he won off of a technicality, which I think would be perfect and story-wise driven, and they can keep it going. But he's probably not going to win, and he's going to say it's a conspiracy, and he's going to keep it going, blah, blah, blah. But I hope that he remains a heel and becomes a top heel, because blaming the audience is great. It worked for Jericho. It worked for Miz. During the I Quit match, when he was yelling at kids, yelling at the kids to tell John Cena to quit, that was amazing. And also, the second thing I wanted to talk about. So check out Raw. If you can find a way to watch Capital Punishment tomorrow, you don't have to pay for it because pay-per-views are damn expensive. But if you, if you can find a way to watch it, find a way to watch it. Now, in terms of Impact Wrestling, or TNA, Total Nonstop Action, bullshit. WCW 2, WCW Junior. It has been really bad. Really bad. Because once the old guys like Angle, Anderson, oh god, Mr. Kennedy, and hello, and like all of the rejects from WWE, and Christian, while Christian was there, it was still good, and then just before he left, it started becoming just shit. One of the main reasons why I started watching TNA wasn't because of Jeff Jarrett, wasn't because of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall being in there, but it was because of the X Division, which is their cruiserweight division, which it's unique. It's like a American Lucha Libre style almost, and Canadian, because never mind, Petey Williams, fantastic. But I used to watch that for the X Division, and then they started bringing the X Division off. They had a 6-sided ring too, which is common in Lucha Libre, but not in American wrestling. So that made them an interesting product on top of their original talent doing high-impact, fast-paced matches. But that slowly faded out. They kept the X Division title, but it was just kind of just their Intercontinental Championship. and even evidence now that Abyss has it, which doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, they're doing a pay-per-view. Their next pay-per-view, Destination X, is going to have the six-sided ring back, and they're bringing back all of, essentially, the majority of their big X Division talent. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it was because they put on a match that is worth watching if you've ever been a wrestling fan. Ever. Sorry if that dipped. I'll link to it below, but it's a triple threat match between three great kids. A guy who I'm not familiar with, who was more recent TNA, which is why I'm not familiar with him. Austin Aries, who is one of just the best wrestlers. Austin Aries is exciting and his moves are great. And Kid Cash, who, even if you're an ECW fan, you know who Kid Cash is. Amazing, fantastic. This has gone on very long, but TNA, I hope TNA is learning from bringing the X Division back for this pay-per-view to bring them back full time. Get rid of the old guys. Less talking. They're like, let's talk more wrestling. But they still have stupid-ass things. That square-ass ring. Hogan's an idiot. Bischoff's an idiot. Russo's an idiot. They just fired Foley. God. Impact Wrestling needs to improve. Truth is finally getting what he deserves. If any wrestling fans out there think that I should make this a weekly thing, let me know. I'll see you next time. Headbutt.